What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very special full day of eating video for you guys, where obviously I'll be showing you everything I'm eating at 3 weeks out, and on top of that I will also be going through in detail why I'm eating the things I'm eating, the benefits of the food that I'm eating, and why I'm choosing certain food items. So based on the macros that my coach has given me, I have basically put myself on a meal plan. So I'm basically eating literally the same thing every single day. Sometimes I have minor changes due to what's available in the supermarket. So I do change my vegetable sources if I need to, and I do change my beef sources if I need to, just because it's kind of hard to find the particular like lean beef that I always get. So I do swap between a lean mince, the lean diced steak, and also an eye fillet steak. Apart from that, everything else have been exactly the same. So today I'm gonna walk you through my whole meal plan, everything I'm eating, as well as all the benefits of every single thing I'm eating. The most important thing during prep is to make sure you're fueling your body with good nutritious foods. It's not just about the macros. Obviously the macros are the key to helping with the fat loss, but it's about fueling your body from the inside out, feeling good, and just not eating any crap that you can fit into your macros. Just because you're doing flexible dieting doesn't mean you should be eating processed stuff. One, because it doesn't really have much nutritional value, and secondly is, do you honestly believe what they say at the back of the packet when you scan it in? Just because something is on a nutritional label doesn't 100% guarantee that they contain what they say they contain. So I've been eating whole foods, dumping literally all the processed stuff, don't have that anymore, and yeah, all through prep I don't eat out at all. I just don't trust anyone else to cook my food. I don't buy meal prep, none of that. I cook all my food, keep it simple, keep it basic, nutritious, delicious, and just good for my body. And I've been feeling really good inside out eating all these foods. They digest well, and I know they're doing my health and my body good, and my body has been through so much and it's done so much for me. I really want to be making sure that I'm fueling it with the right kinds of foods. So obviously we start the day off with my favorite green supplement. I do generally used to take a different one, however that has been sold out for a long time, and that is still my favorite green supplement, the Opti Greens 50, just based on all the ingredients. However, this one is the best tasting. It's chocolate, and not gonna lie, I look forward to it every single morning. It tastes so damn good. It gets you your greens, immune support, and gut support. More than that, it also gives me fiber. So this particular one actually has a little bit of psyllium husk in there, which is very good for fiber, very good for digestion and your gut health as well. So that's one of the reasons I really like it. And then I take it with my ALA tablet, which I have every morning. So ALA actually helps your body process and digest carbs, and helps the carbs basically go to the right areas, especially into your muscles. So my first meal of the day is always my highest carb meal because I train in the morning. So my first meal of the day is also my pre-workout meal, and that is why I have my ALA tablets together with it. So for my first meal, I have 2 whole eggs, which I have with soy sauce. So eggs is a very good source of protein, especially whole eggs. I try to eat as much whole eggs as I can whilst I still have enough fats to do so. One, they taste absolutely amazing. I just love eating egg yolks, and that's where all the nutrients are. So basically in a whole egg they have vitamin A, B5, B12, B2, vitamins B6, D, E, and K. It also has selenium, which is a very good antioxidant. It has calciums for your bones. It has zinc, which is great for your immune system and your skin, folate as well, and of course your omega-3 fatty acids, which is a great source of fat. And then I have homemade sourdough bread. I'm so lucky because my dad literally makes this at home from scratch, so I know there's no added preservatives and all that kind of chemicals. He literally just uses, he ferments his own like sourdough starter and flour and water, and that's pretty much it. So it's It's homemade, so sourdough bread is actually very, very good for your gut due to the fermentation process. It has a bunch of prebiotics and probiotics, and it's just in general really, really good for your gut. Obviously, it is a source of carbs for me, and I utilize those carbs to train in the morning. It helps with digestion. And even though some people may be gluten intolerant, a lot of them actually find that when they do eat sourdough bread, it actually doesn't give them any kind of discomfort or GI distress at all. So yeah, like sourdough bread is just probably the best kind of bread you could possibly eat. It also helps to keep your blood sugar levels at a healthy range. So sometimes when I eat carbs, especially with high sugar content, I tend to get a little bit of a crash later, or it sometimes even makes me even hungrier. However, with sourdough bread, for some reason, it just, yeah, really helps to manage my blood sugar levels well, which is exactly what I need pre-workout. I don't need to be having something that is overly sugary and then crashing mid-workout. So I feel like the sourdough bread, it tastes great. It like sits well in my gut because I'm going to be training after. All the carbs give me good energy, good pumps, and on top of that, it doesn't give me a crash after as well. So that's why I have the sourdough bread. So this is the perfect pre-workout meal for me. I got a bunch of protein from the eggs. Sourdough bread also has a bunch of protein, got my carbs in there, healthy fats from the eggs, and of course the soy sauce that I put with my eggs gives me a good hit of sodium, which also helps with good pumps at the gym. So this is the perfect, well thought out, very, very specific pre-workout meal that I've given myself. I love it. I enjoy it. I look forward to it every morning, and it really helps me just absolutely slay my workout. And yeah, I'm just being very, very specific and particular about every single thing that I pick, and I absolutely love my breakfast, and I think it's just the perfect pre-workout meal for me. We're back in the gym, had a good back and arm session, and then I did 30 minutes of cardio, and I will have to go back later for my last 20 minutes, but we're having our post-workout meal now. So I have a post-workout meal of goodness here. We got some bag greens, so the pre-mix Woolies superfood green mix, 100 grams of basmati rice, and then these are actually Heart Smart beef mince that I like crushed up and made into like a sausage kebab thing, and then I like kind of sliced it up. So there's 100 grams raw there, so I made up like 5 to put in the fridge because, like I said, now I'm on a meal plan. I can just pretty much have one a day, and it's already like split up into 100-gram portions, so it just makes it easier for me. Of course, some jalapenos, basmati rice, and of course I didn't have fruit this morning because my carbs are now lower, so I'm having my fruit post-workout. It's only 30 grams of blueberries, which I'm thoroughly still enjoying, and I will continue to enjoy for as long as I can until I get another carb cut. And then I'm drinking some tea, so this is just some Twinings Digest tea with the meal, and that's my post-workout meal for today. So with the post-workout meal, I have purposely actually chosen a red meat as my source of protein because red meat contains a good amount of creatine, which is great for recovery, muscle growth, muscle strength, and all that kind of stuff. It keeps me nice and full. I like that. Obviously, greens is good for health in general with that little super green mix. It has a little bit of kale and whatnot in there. Basmati rice is a great low GI carb, which I have post-workout to replenish my glycogen levels, help me to recover from my sessions. And of course, with the blueberries, can't go wrong with fruits. It is antioxidants, full of vitamins, and just it also helps with your digestion, filled with antioxidants. So again, very, very well thought out post-workout meal that will have enough protein to refill me. This is not overly high in fats, this particular meal, so it helps the carbs kind of get absorbed a little bit quicker, and that's where the rice comes in and the fruit comes in. Obviously, there's a little bit of sugar with the fruit as well. And so yeah, my perfect post-workout meal. So what I have here is some cabbage. There is like a tiny bit of brown rice at the bottom, and then I have some chicken and a little bit of egg whites as well, just for a bit of extra volume, and topped it up with some curry powder and cinnamon and salt. The good old chicken breast, you can never get away from it. Chicken breast is just the best lean source of protein you can get. It is obviously high in protein, low in fats, and packed with nutrients. If you're a bodybuilder, you have to eat chicken breast. So obviously I had to include it in my meal plan. Again, it's easier to fit into my macros because it's literally mainly protein. So that is my protein source. Instead of basmati rice, I've been having that little bit of brown rice for some extra fiber, because the fiber really helps with my digestion and to help kind of keep me fuller throughout the midday as well. For my vegetable source, obviously I've chosen cabbage. Sometimes I do change it in this meal, but for cabbage, it is loaded with antioxidants. It keeps you full. It has fiber. It is great for inflammation. It is good for your digestion, good for heart health, and apparently may also prevent type 2 diabetes. So, and yeah, it's affordable, easy to cook. I literally like cook it up on the pan. It takes like 5 minutes, and you can flavor it however you like. Whatever you kind of put with it, it'll go with. So you can do cabbage like an Asian style. You can do cabbage like just literally just with salt. You can boil cabbage. You can pan cook cabbage. There's so many easy ways to do it. So it's just like a nice, quick and easy way to get some vegetables in. So yeah, that's my third meal of the day. Nice and easy. Obviously the egg whites are just to add a little bit of extra protein. Egg whites are something that's really convenient to have if you want to just add protein only. It doesn't have like a whole load of extra like nutritional benefits to it. It's just a super lean source of protein and protein only, and it helps to really bulk up the meal as well, because egg whites is so low calorie. You can just kind of use it to add a little bit of volume, and again, there's not much flavor in it, so you can flavor it however you like. So this is my perfect third meal of the day. Got some lettuce, asparagus on top, a tiny bit of kimchi, and some barramundi fish. Oh, and some ABC spread on top as well. So obviously my first meal of the day has the most amount of carbs because it's pre-workout, and then followed by my second meal of the day. I have a good amount of carbs as well because it's post-workout, not as much as the pre, but still good enough. Third meal, very minimal carbs like you have seen. It's mainly cabbage, just a little bit of rice just because I had extra carbs. For my fourth meal, it's my no carb meal because this is when I'm the most inactive. I don't really do much. I am quite a few hours away from my workout already, so I have already been recovering. So I want to have most of my food around my workout so that I can recover. So my fourth meal of the day is where I keep it super low calorie, but it's one of my most favorite meals of the day because it's absolutely delicious. So obviously I picked a really lean source of protein, barramundi fish. Fish is great for you, and also it's filled with good omega-3 fatty acids. Even though there's not much fat in it at all, it's low calorie but offers you the good omega-3 fatty acids, which is essential for, again, health, muscle growth, and lots of good stuff. So fish is great. It's one of my favorite sources of protein, again, because it's lean, but also because it tastes good. It's easy to cook. I cook mine in the air fryer. I like to season it with like lemongrass and ginger, but you can literally season it however you like. You can bake it, you can pan cook it. Fish is just a great source of lean protein. So love fish. And then obviously with asparagus is like a natural diuretic. So it helps you kind of like drop water, but also again, it's filled with nutrients and lots of vitamins as well. The kimchi is there for, again, gut health because it's fermented. I'm very into my gut health. So the kimchi is there to help with my gut health. And obviously the ABC spread, it is delicious, one. Secondly, is there to offer me some fat source. So because this meal has no carbs, I make sure that I do have a good amount of fats in there. It's not a lot, but at least like there is some fats in there, so that's why I have the ABC spread. So obviously those are a different kind of fats that come from nuts, and again, that is really good for all bodybuilders, muscle building, fat burning, and all that kind of good stuff. Another source of very good fats. So because my fats are really low, I want to make sure that all the fats that I put into my body is from 100% good sources that are going to benefit me and my body and my training and just me in general. So one of the reasons why I like the ABC spread is because it's a mixture of almond, cashew, and Brazil nuts. All these nuts offer obviously your good monosaturated fat. So again, good fat. It has lots of magnesium in it, a little bit of fiber, some protein. It tastes good. Also offers some zinc and selenium as well from the Brazil nuts. And overall, again, just a very, very good source of fats for you. So this is my last meal of the day. I have some spinach at the bottom, some basmati rice. I also squeezed a little bit of like ginger paste in there. And this is my poached chicken. Look at how juicy it looks. And then I'm just gonna drizzle a carefully weighed out portion of olive oil on top. And that will be my last meal of the day. Last meal of the day, I included carbs back in because again, I train early in the morning, so the carbs will help kind of fill up my glycogen stores so they're ready to go in the morning. Obviously, I still have more carbs in the morning, and when you're sleeping, your body will burn through the carbs anyways. On top of that, the carbs do help to lower cortisol levels before I go to bed, helps me to sleep as well. So sleep is super important for recovery, and that is why I like to have carbs before bed. I know most people don't, but I like to have carbs before bed. What can I say? I want to sleep well. Obviously, again, chicken breast, good lean source of protein. And we have spinach, again, great source of vegetable. And obviously for my fat source for this one, just a little bit, I chose olive oil. So olive oil, again, is one of the best sources of fats you can have. It is obviously healthy fats. It is packed with antioxidants. It is very anti-inflammatory. It helps promote brain health. It's really good for your hair, your skin, your nails. So the type of fats in the olive oil is monosaturated fats, which helps stimulate protein production for muscle growth as well. And because of the anti-inflammatory effects, it really helps with your muscle recovery and muscle growth, which is super essential, especially when you're sleeping and recovering. So that is why I include that in my last meal. So I am in love with my current meal plan. I feel like everything there serves a purpose, serves me, serves my body, and it's all structured around helping me be the best version of myself inside and out, to feel healthy, to feel strong, to recover and continue to keep growing despite my calories being so low. So I hope you enjoyed me kind of going into a little bit of detail as to why I'm eating what I'm eating. And this is like my current meal plan. I eat it every single day. I love it. And I might do an updated one if I do change things, but it's just so important to pick the right sources of food to fuel yourself. And like I said, obviously the calories are gonna be there to help me lose fat, but all the ingredients that I've chosen is going to be there to help me to continue to grow into the show. That is my main goal, to grow into the show, to continue to train hard, to continue to put on muscle and bring a nicer, fuller physique to this show. And I'm super focused on that. I'm taking this super seriously. It's the one and only thing I am really wanting to do for this show. I'm not thinking about the placings or anything at all. I really just want to prove to myself that I can build even a little bit of extra muscle during this time between shows, just short period of time where I haven't had an off season. I've just been prepping through it. I've still been, being at a lower body fat, and I've still been dieting, but I want to prove that I can still put on a little bit of muscle, maximize the gains that I can during this time, bring a different physique, bring a fuller physique, and really just bring a whole new, better package to the stage. It's now Saturday, the 16th of July. I just got done with a bunch of cardio. It is a rest day today, and I've been feeling pretty inflamed from all the cardio I've been doing, and I hit like a really good hamstring session yesterday. So I'm going to do a little bit of a recovery, and I wanted to share with you guys what I was doing. So this is going to be my second day doing this. I got sent a sauna blanket, and so basically instead of going to an infrared sauna, which is really good for you, but sometimes you just can't be bothered, you can just sit in this blanket and plug it in. So I love infrared saunas, and I used to do it pretty often. I would say the only thing stopping me is just the inconvenience of having to drive to a place to do it, having to pay for each session, and just like sitting in a hot room where you can't bring your phone in and all that kind of stuff. Whereas with this, because my head is not in there, firstly, I don't sweat around my face, which is great. Like, it's just a little bit. I don't really sweat that much, but like, it's just kind of gets annoying when you kind of sweat all over here. So at least your face is out of it and you're just kind of sweating body down. I don't sweat overly much, but it really does help relax my muscles. And the day that I did it, I actually got a really good sleep, which was 2 days ago. So I'm gonna give it a go again today, and then I will give you guys an update about how it feels after. So basically it comes with a little thingy like this where you can adjust the temperature. You're just gonna plug this into the blanket and then you plug that in, let it heat up, and then I'm just gonna lay there for about 20 minutes, I reckon, today. So my sauna blanket is from Zoe. A few benefits of sauna blanket includes detoxing the body. So it's also really good for your skin, hair, and nails. It's also really good for relaxation. So like I said, obviously I'm generally quite a high stress person and I struggle with sleep a little bit. So this is helping me kind of like relax and also help me sleep better. And it also really helps with circulation, which I have pretty bad circulation, and you need good like circulation for just blood flow, recovery, and a bunch of other stuff. So I find that really good. And it's been absolutely freezing right now because it's winter, so it just makes your body feel really good. When you adjust the temperature, if you just want like just a nice relaxation, you don't want to actually like sweat or do anything too crazy, you can set it a little bit lower and you can still get the benefits of it. And of course, if you want to have a little bit more of an intense session, you can set the temperature up. So I've been loving it lately, and I really want to do it much more often leading into my show, so that's what I'll be doing. If you want to try it out, I do have a discount code for you guys. So if you use my code Nicole25, I'll put it down the link down below as well. You can actually get 25% off to give it a go. And if you do give it a go, just comment below and let me know your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one.